Hello everyone. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am uh, here to continue the lesson of my last YouTube video. So today the lesson will be about the sun. So we were dealing with the topic star in my last video. I have shared you some information regarding the stars in my last video, and today I'll be sharing you information about the sun. So I would like to let you know that even sun is one of the star. I have mentioned you this thing in my last video also. So sun is the nearest star to the earth. This I have told you last time also. So sun is the nearest star to the earth. So now let us know more about the sun. Okay, it is made up of extremely hot gas, particularly of hydrogen and helium, and small amount of other gases. So the sun, okay, I have told you last time only that the stars are made up of gases, especially which gas? It is made up of hydrogen and helium gas. The maximum gas that is present in star is hydrogen, and after hydrogen it is helium. So similarly, uh, since sun is also one of the star, so even sun is made up of gas, which is very hot gas. And which are those gas? Those gas are hydrogen and helium. And apart from hydrogen and helium, there's a little amount of other gases also. So the distance of the earth and the sun, the distance of the sun from the earth is 150 million kilometer. This we should know. This is very important point that we should know. The distance of the sun from earth is 150 million kilometer, and the light of the sun, for the light of the sun, it takes 8 minutes to reach earth. It takes 8 minutes to reach earth for the light of the sun. Because of immense gravitational pull, it binds the 8 planets around it, and they revolve around the sun on their respective orbit. So uh, I think you all are familiar with the solar system. There are 8 planets in the solar system, you know that, and all that 8 planets, they revolve around the sun. And why do they always revolve around the sun? Why don't they scatter here and there? Why don't they leave the orbit and move very far away from the sun? The reason is that the sun binds the 8 planets with its gravitational force. The sun have a very immense, very powerful gravitational force that it binds the planets around it, and those planets, they revolve around the sun on a path called orbit. And the layer of the sun, like the layer of the there are different layer of the sun. There are many layers of the sun. So those layers are differentiated, those layers are categorized on the basis of the brightness, on the basis of their level of brightness. And uh, uh, those parts of sun, those layer of sun are corona, chromosphere, photosphere, convection zone, radiation zone, and core. Core is the innermost layer of the sun, and chromosphere and corona is the outermost layer of the sun. So you can see in this diagram also, corona is the outermost layer of the sun, and and core is innermost layer of the sun. And corona and chromosphere, these two layers are the atmosphere of the sun. Atmosphere of sun consists of corona and chromosphere. So atmosphere of the sun, you can see the corona and chromosphere out here. So these two layer includes these two layer makes the atmosphere of the sun. Similarly, solar flare, let's learn what is solar flare. Okay, solar flare is a sudden flash of bright light observed near the surface of the sun. It is collection of magnetic energy including electron, proton and nucleus. So what exactly is solar flare? Whenever there is a sudden flash of light, like sometimes there is a sudden flash of light that occurs uh, at the surface or nearby the surface of the sun. So those flash of light is called solar flare. Sometimes there is a sudden flash of light. Suddenly sometimes there will be a like bright flash of light which occurs mainly near to the surface of the sun. So those flash of light, bright flash of light which occurs near the surface of the sun is called solar flare. So this solar flare, okay, they comprises many magnetic energies. Solar flare consists of some of the magnetic energy, like they include electron, proton and neutron. So when this solar flare, okay, so solar flare which is released, which happens at the surface of the sun. So when this solar flare, they are trapped by the earth's atmosphere, uppermost atmosphere, then it will result on auroral display. It will result on a light display. Some kind of light will be displayed on the atmosphere of the earth. When the solar flare, they are trapped by the atmosphere of the earth, by the magnetic field of the atmosphere of the earth, then there will be creation of sudden display of light. So when this sudden display of light happens in the northern hemisphere, when this auroral display, when this light display happens in the northern hemisphere, then it is called aurora borealis. We can also call it northern light. And when it occurs in southern hemisphere, it is called auroral australis. In another word, we can call it the southern light. So now, so that much of information uh, is there about the sun. Okay, so apart from sun, today we'll also learn about the planet, just a gist about the planet. We'll learn just an introduction about the planet, just a gist about the planet. Okay, so in my next video I'll be sharing you more information about the planet. So in this video I have managed to share you only some amount of information regarding the planets. So now let us know what's planets. Okay, so planets is a word that is derived from Latin word planetae. I have not mentioned out here, I'm so sorry for that. So planetae, okay, which means wanderer. Planet means wanderers. Planet means wanderers. So you all are familiar with the thing that there are 8 planets in the solar system. Okay, so here's the image of the solar system, the yellow one, which you all can see out here. The bigger one it is sun. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, these are the 8 planets. Before before there was one more planet in the solar system, and that is Pluto. But now there's the planet Pluto is not there in the solar system. Instead of that, there's another planet, new planet. I'll let you know what is that planet, which is that planet later on. Okay, so there are 8 planets in the solar system, and you all can see the image out here. Okay, from this image you can know the 8 planets. Okay, which are the 8 planets? That is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So apart from this 8 planet, there was one more planet earlier, but there's that is Pluto, but now Pluto is not there in the solar system. Okay, so all this planet moves around the sun on a fixed path, which is called orbit. Orbit is elongated shape or elliptical in shape. Okay, so I have told you earlier in my video. Okay, this the sun is the center of the solar system. Okay, I have not mentioned on this thing in this video. Okay, Earth is the center of the solar system, and around the sun there moves 8 planets. And you know, like these 8 planets, they move around the sun on a path called orbit. There's a fixed path on which the 8 planet moves around the sun, and that path is called orbit. And the shape of the path, the orbit is elongated. It is elongated in shape, or we can call it as elliptical in shape. So new planet or new I have told you you just know that there's a new planet added in the solar system, and that new planet which is added in the solar system is 2003 UV313. 2003 UV313 is a new planet that is added in the solar system recently. It is, talking about the 2003 UV313, which is new planet. It is bigger than the Pluto. It is bigger than the Pluto, and it is farthest from the sun. It is most farthest planet from the sun, and it is smaller than the Pluto. Before the Pluto was the smallest planet in the solar system, isn't it? So it is smaller than Pluto. So planets are grouped under two categories. So planets are grouped under two categories. So there are 8 planets. We know that there are 8 planets, and these 8 planets are further categorized into two categories. They are further segregated into two categories. They are divided into two categories. And what are those divisions? The planets are divided into the 8 planets are divided into two parts, that is terrestrial planet and Jovian planet. Number one planet is called a terrestrial planet. Number one group of planet is called terrestrial planet, and number two group of planet is called Jovian planet. Okay, so what are terrestrial planet? Okay, so let us know what actually is terrestrial planet. What kind of characteristics do they have? So terrestrial planet, they are quite rocky in nature. They are made up of rocks actually. The earth, even earth, in the composition of the earth, the composition of earth includes rock, isn't it? So terrestrial planet, they are quite rocky. They are made out of rock, and the terrestrial planet are also called earth-like planet. They are dense. Terrestrial planets are dense. And what are the which are the terrestrial planet? Which planet are called terrestrial planet? The terrestrial planet includes Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. They are also called inner planet. We call them as inner planet also. Okay, so next one is Jovian planet. Jovian planet includes Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus. So Jovian planet, they are especially made out of gases, not rock, but they are made up of gases, especially gases, not fully gases, but there's a little amount of not little, half amount of gas. Okay, so Jovian planet is made out of gases, and they are bigger than the terrestrial planet. You can see out here in this picture also. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, it is very, very small out here, isn't it? So remaining Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, they are bigger. So terrestrial, as compared to terrestrial planet, Jovian planet are bigger in size. And Another thing about the Jovian planet is that they have large number of satellites, where terrestrial planets they have less number of satellite, and Jovian planet they have many satellites. In fact, Jupiter is the only planet which has large number of satellite. Okay, so Jovian planet includes Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. So for today, this much of information I'm sharing you. So in my next video, I'll be coming up with more information, which will be very interesting and significant informations. So I hope you all will like my video, you all will subscribe my channel, and you all will share my video as well. Thank you.